15, 16, 17 chapters around in that era, you hear only about certain things. And then even Elisha was a major prophet, but his job was to go in the presence of the king and stay around the presence of the king. But there was not major things written after kings about them. But again, a lot of things tied into the church. Minor prophets go from Haggai all the way up to Zechariah, Malachi, Nahum, Nehemiah, who told Israel about coming back to God, building up the wall. Zechariah, Malachi, who said, I saw the sun of righteousness arising with healing in his wings. Then it came for 300 years of silence, from earth to heaven, waiting for God to speak. Matthew shows us the introduction to Jesus' birth, how there was a prophetess by the name of Anna who lived so many years and asked God not for her to die until she seen the Messiah. But Matthew shows Jesus as a king, Luke, burden bearer, Mark as a servant, John as God incarnate in the flesh. Then we came down to Acts of Apostles, mean the deeds and the works that the apostles did. Corinthians, 1st and 2nd Corinthians, dealt with a lot of major key events in the Corinthian church. Paul had letters that which he addressed, but Romans itself, came from Romans. Romans touched on justification by faith. Paul talked about the law, because at that time, the Jews were trying to stick and be sticklers on the law. Everything with the law, the law, the law. And when Jesus died and said it was finished, because of the consequence of sin, and Adam had sinned and gave dominion over to the devil in the beginning. That was the end of the dispensation of innocence that ushered in conscience. During the time of them going building Tower of Babel was human government. All the way down to promise from the Abrahamic covenant, the wedding and Abrahamic covenant that God